Most of it's probably mental. You don't like dark places that are wet and you're claustrophobic. You have a bunch of phobias and stuff. It's not going to be the place for you. So everyone, we're back at Castle Dome, and we'll be here for the foreseeable future. We got lots of exciting shows coming from here, and we've got about 3 miles of mine stuff. There's all kinds of interesting artifacts here, mining stuff, and as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. So some of the deepest, nastiest shafts you ever get into. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it, and we'll have a show coming out every week or so and some live broadcasts from here, and we can give you the notifications. So some of these are very technical, difficult to get into. Nobody's been into some of these places since the 1800s. The other thing that's at Castle Dome, there's 2 things there. So there's a whole bunch of these mining stuff that's kind of spread out over these shafts, lots of mining equipment. And this is a museum, so it's Castle Dome City. And this is where all the artifacts and stuff are from the Old West, and also mining stuff. All kinds of rocks, minerals, everything you can think about mining, but also clothing and artifacts from the time when there was a city here at Castle Dome. So we got the 2 different things. So it kind of depends on what you're interested in. The museum is relatively inexpensive to visit. A little bit more money for the underground tour and to go underground, see the other artifacts and stuff underground. So next week we'll show you some of the stuff around the mines and stuff, more of the mining artifacts. I'll give you a quick fly over the museum and show you what that's all about. So here's the link there. So if you want to go visit this, best thing to do, just go to the website, and you can get up-to-date information as far as hours and how much the rate and all that kind of stuff is. So the other thing is we found these 7 pair of jeans from the 1800s. So we got them all cleaned up. We're going to let you have a look at them. So they're on display here too. So we'll show you what they're all about, and you can have a look at them. So you guys have been asking to have a look at these jeans that we found in the mine back from the 1800s. We thought they were all Levi's, but they're not. They look very similar. We'll explain the difference to you. So the first 3 on the right, those are Levi Strauss. It says Levi Strauss on the buttonholes, and it doesn't on the others, obviously. You notice they all have candle wax on them, so they were used before carbide lamps were common. The main difference you can notice in these jeans is if you look at the crotch area, they were not reinforced on the Levi's, and they are on some of these other reproduction ones. So when the patent ran out in 1895, other manufacturers started copying Levi's. So these next 2 in the middle here, those are stronghold jeans. Look at the crotch, and you'll notice they're reinforced. They started making them in 1895 when Levi's patent ran out. And the last 2 on the left here, they're also another kind of a knockoff, I guess, of Levi Strauss. Would have been manufactured after 1895, called Pacific Co. Okay, so here's the back side of those same jeans. Okay, so the Levi's are the ones on the right. Now you notice a couple things. See that leather patch? It's on the right on the Levi's. 2 other things about these old jeans. No belt loops. Belt loops were introduced by, I think, Levi's in 1901. There was no belt loops on jeans before that because they used suspenders. Now the strongholds, you notice they all got 1 pocket. That was another thing that they had back then. They only had 1 rear pocket. Now the strongholds, they started producing them in 1895, but nobody's ever filmed any strongholds that only had 1 back pocket. They started making 2 pockets just after they started making strongholds, which makes those really rare. The stronghold company has never even heard of strongholds or hasn't seen them with only 1 back pocket. So it's probably when they very first started making them. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, sharing what we can about these jeans, what we know about them. We're going to have more information on them, and we'll keep you updated as, we get other experts looking at them. Okay, let's guide underground and start the show. This is the mine we're going to this week, the Flora Temple Mine. Alright, so today we're heading down the first of a bunch of mines here at the Castle Dome. And this one here is one of the old ones. It's only about 150 feet down. So last time this was actually operated was in the 80s. So this wouldn't have been the original head frame. This is just something somebody put up, 40 years ago. wasn't the original head frame. You just see not much of a head frame here, so just maybe guys pulling some samples out or something. Sharon's with me today, and she's jumped down there so fast before I could even get a video off. So here we go. All right, how's it going down there, Sharon? Good. All right, so like I say, it's not crazy steep, so that means it's not straight up and down. Got a nice ladder for coming up, so it's going to make it easy. Pretty cool to get in an old mine like this, 1871. So this area was a silver mining area, and these guys have done just a great job setting up all these displays and all this mining stuff, and we'll show it to you later. It's kind of a funny setup. They have like almost like 3 camps here along 3 miles. That's the way the vein went, so that's the way the buildings are, so there's nothing you can do about that. So it's a little scattered, but it's fine for you guys. You don't have to walk in between the artifacts. So this might have been the hoist that they used on that at one time. It's a pretty old hoist. Could have been run by a tractor or something. See, it's on. I've got a PTO here. Okay, here I come. Doesn't take very long to get down here. Try not to knock any rocks down on my partner. There's a few rocks there she could have kicked out of the way, but I didn't tell her to, so not her fault. Okay, watch out for rocks. There's lots of loose stuff here. Oh. She's out of the way, so it should be fine. Looking down there. Not looking too bad. Well, that ladder's a little bit. Oh, man, the choya doesn't feel very good in the leg. There's a rock went down. I'll go sideways a bit, it'll be better. Oh, there's the vein they're fishing. That's pretty nice. I bet if I had that fluoride lamp, you'd see some phosphorescent material in here. Well, look at all the choya they got there. Just full of cactuses there. We'll keep her rigging out of there because you don't want that sticking to your ropes and then you go to grab it. Yeah, that looks like it would be phosphorescent, maybe. Nice. There's a little piece of shiny material. Look at that. Small. Yeah, there's a rat nest there. Just keep wandering back. More choya. Getting stabbed by cactuses here. There's a big cable here, huh? Cable or rope or something there. Huge. I think you missed a level here. That look like a level? Right there? Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, just above you. That's actually where I was when I first stopped. Yeah. Look, and there's a ladder that goes up. We could climb from where you are up to there, I guess, eh? Yeah. They counted the number of loads that went up from the station here with those dots there. They did that with the carbide lamp. Got a little bit of choy we're getting into, so that's what the cursing from Sharon is all about. There's a big nest of choy there. There's a level right across from where you stand. How far can you look into that other level? We'll check that up on the way down, but come on up here and have a look at all this stuff. It's pretty cool. Don't get stabbed by a stick. See a stick just above your shoulder? Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's steep going down there, but I think we can probably just continue on along the stalls. Scary. Should be able to go from stall to stall, shouldn't be a problem. Look at some of the fluoride in here. Look it up here. Right up there is really cool. Look, see it? Alright, just keep going up to where my bag is there. You can see the artifacts that are up there. It was a respirator. Made in Canada, lightweight, comfortable dust respirator. And patented in 1937 in Canada. That's pretty neat. The rats hadn't even chewed it. Amazing. And there's an old sack. See? Like an old ore sack. I don't know what it said, but something in Co. Not in very good shape. This is the top of an ore chute here. Yeah, there was an ore chute below us, so we're getting pretty close to a level. Because there's all the material went from here down to there. Okay, so we're kind of down to the first level here. Main hull level, so this is the 170. Just waiting for Sharon to make her way down, so she's gonna get on rope, and we're a little further up on the other level, and we could see all the ore chutes coming down to here. So looks like there's lots of cool stuff. Just try to avoid these rocks. The bad thing about this, lots of choy in here. So there's a big rock, like a bull in the china shop up there. Looks pretty cool down here. See all the markings for how many loads they got up out of here? All over the place. Look at them all on this part. Just solid. Yeah, quite a few loads came out of here. Yeah, so they had some kind of a cart that ran on them two rails. I'm not sure what kind of cart that would have been. They don't look like they're lined up very straight anymore, but I guess at one time they were. And we get all this choy everywhere. The rats made that little nest on the way down. Feel like a pincushion in these mines. Oh, this is what he was talking about. He wanted to bring up. He hit it down here. It's a furnace. The damn thing's pretty heavy. Yeah.
How is that a furnace?
Well, they put a propane torch in there, and they melted stuff in here, but it's pretty heavy. He wanted to bring it up, but I don't know how that's going to happen. It weighs a lot. And there's a lid for it. So Alan was using it to melt some bars. I'm not sure why he left it down here, but that's what he did with it. There's a whole bunch of other shafts going down in this area. So this is where we were at the top of these ore chutes I could see.
This is better.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the fluoride in here. Yeah, or bands of it. A band of it. Wonder how far this is going to go. I think he said a half a mile or so. So they probably maybe just had a wheelbarrow in here. I don't see any sign of any tracks here. Oh yeah, so that stope up top must go for quite a long ways. Because and you see all the ore chutes connected to it. The stoping is quite interesting up top. Oh yeah. This is what they would have mined here, all the way down here. Following this vein. I bet you the mineralization continues on down. Past this level, I would think. Oh well, they were into the stope there. Well, this might be a good place to get up to the stope too, but let's just have a look at the main hull level first. Oh yeah, we should have brought some of this down here. Flagstaff beer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a skeleton or something, look. Looks like a rat, eh? That's a rat, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
Doesn't that look cool?
It's gross.
It's a nice shape. Looks like a rat. Perfect skeleton. This looks pretty good in here. Can't get much better ladder than this. Oh yeah. Oh wow, hey, we can go up here.
Yeah?
Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, this is where these ore chutes are going down. It would connect up to where I was. And there's nice ladders going up here. Yeah. Oh, this would be safe going up here. What do you think about climbing up there? That didn't look bad, eh? Yeah, this is one-hander. No big deal. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, this looks really neat. The ladders are all good. Lots of stalls. There we go. I'm going to move out of the way here a little bit, so if there's any rocks, they won't come down on you before you start up. Okay, you can come up now. There's a big rock that fell. That fell off the back. That's why they got all these stalls holding the back up, eh? So there's a big collapse here. We're just gonna wait for Sharon to come up and follow us. Yeah, this is pretty easy going here. And probably the last door chute there. Nice with the ladders. Yeah, as long as you put your hands on as many things as possible. And if one thing gave away, you'd still be on 3 other points. See where they got all these stalls where they're holding all this stuff up? Well, here you can see why, because this collapse here. There was a stall underneath it that broke or something. And the ore came down. That was a pretty interesting mine. One of the older ones we've been in, 1871, is when this first incline was sunk. This is where the pocket ends here. Must be up against that shaft. Well, quite a bit of ore out of here, all right. Yep, there's nothing more here. It ends here. This is the end of the body.
Is that just the hole down here?
It probably joins up to where we came. Or it might be a hole. I could have a look. It's probably going to join up to the ladders where we came. Yeah, it's going to come back around to the ladder, so you're probably better off going the way you went. Down the ladder. Yeah, it'll be easier for you. I'm just going to go this way because I haven't been here, so there might be something interesting. Now we see a bunch of explosives wire here tied up to where Sharon is. Oh, that's a mighty skinny pillar up there. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, we can join the ladder that we came up on. Oh, what was that? Was that you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we could go across to the right, I guess, eh? Or no? Is it steep there? Or even from further down. We're at the top of the mined area with these stalls. Well, they seem to be so good. I don't feel bad using them to get across. If one did let go, it wouldn't be very far before you'd catch yourself on another one. I guess you can wait for me if you want, or you can go down if you like, I don't care. I'm just going to go across and see if I can get a shot further down along the stope.
Okay.
It's fairly fractured on the back, as you can see, but it's well supported by all the stopes. Not sure the deposit actually goes up much higher because it kind of goes over that way. Fun walking on these stopes. As long as you don't fall. But if one did give away, it won't go very far. You're putting a lot of trust in them, obviously, but this one's kind of skinny. Whoop. I'm okay. Just the board just slipped down. If that stall get away, I'd go for a trip for sure. Hopefully it doesn't. Ooh. A little trickier getting across here. Oh, there's more workings up there. That looks pretty neat. I'm almost thinking I should go across there. So we've kind of explored this side. Now we're going to go and see how far the branch goes on the other side. Huh. Oh, that was an ore bucket that they made. I didn't notice that. It's a homemade ore bucket. That's where that big steel cable was hoisting that this bucket up in the 80s. They made that out of some scrap iron.
Oh, this is the handle?
Yeah, that's the handle, yeah. That's where the cable was hooked onto. Okay, oh, that's pretty colorful in here. Oh, wow, look at this. Have a look at this vein here. Look right above your head.
Oh, wow.
That looks pretty neat, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely silver type material. Pretty crumbly up there, though. Oh, look at all the crystals and stuff in here. That looks really nice. Okay, so we got this stuff here is what is the most colorful under the black light. I'll show you. So I'll shut my light off and have the black light on here. Oh wow, that looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yep. It shows up nice on the camera. See how blue it is? Fluorescent. You guys always ask me to bring a UV light. I never really saw the point of it. Well, there we go. Let's see, you can see there's a real nice vein of this. See how this, and we're gonna see what it looks like under the light here. Beautiful green. Oh yeah, see it?
Oh yeah.
This isn't the brightest UV light, so the black light, but it looks pretty neat.
Wow.
Yeah. There we go.
Goes right along there.
Yeah, that whole vein. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it comes up nice.
Oh here.
Beautiful. Huh. Very colorful. The green is the brightest. And this whole vein just goes right along here. Your teeth are green. Wonder what that rat skull would look like. You're right, I don't think it's phosphorescent. Oh, it is. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that looks pretty spectacular. Well, that's got like red, blue, green. That looks really neat. Wow, look at that. Now we're seeing reds and you don't seem to need that colorful of a light. Oh, well, look at that. Woohoo! Every color of the rainbow there. Blacklight. Yeah. Got a nice chunk of this bright yellow light here. Okay. Seems to be doing a good job.
Be cool to see if you could buy a black light to hook on your helmet, and then you could turn your other one off and turn that one on.
Okay. There's a dynamite tapping stick there. Yeah, it's just a tapping stick. And there's part of an old bottle down there, but not much for artifacts. This is where the gravel starts here. So from here it'd be really unstable because it's gravelly as it comes closer to the surface. This ground is like that. And now it starts just, this is the bottom of the deposit, so this is really kind of dangerous here because all of a sudden at the surface a big hole could just open up and that gravel could come out of there, even though this seems to be pretty good right here, but just generally speaking, it's gravelly for the first little while and then it opens up. Alright, let's turn on our UV light and see if we can see anything interesting in here. I'm going to turn this guy off. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Alright, so we've got one more little ore chute we want to check out. We haven't been to the bottom of this one. Some pretty neat stuff up here. If you hand me the camera, I can show what this fluorite looks like. It's really neat. Having fun today?
Yeah.
Look at that fluorite in there, it's pretty nice. It goes all the way up along there, all the way to the shaft. Okay, lots of neat stuff, so we'll throw the UV light on here and we'll see what this looks like. And above you, it's got some yellow stuff in it, that looks neat. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah.
That's some of the nicest stuff. Again, so we're just going to flick my light on here for a second. I'll show you what we're looking at in there. That's what we're looking at right there, that band of stuff there. Yeah, we found a sack of cement. Well, it's a sack. This one's in nicer shape, but there's no writing on it. I don't know if it was cement or not. It seems like a different size. I bet you that's a pretty old sack. It's been a while since you bought cement and canvas sacks. Mac couch, it says. Yeah, that's it. Going this way. Yep, biddings here. Ooh, warm in here too. The vein continues, but didn't mine any further. There's a cool stope here. It's pretty steep going across. We've seen some of these where these things were crushed or real small. Oh, there, that one is. See that? See the top of this stall? How much is pushed, dented in? A little bit.
Oh yeah. So that one is too.
That means there's quite a lot of weight on it's pushing it down. So that means it's good and tight. Well, let's see, how far are we going to get on this level? Well, we can go across here. We can continue climbing along this stope. Looks pretty good. Okay. Or if we should just go down. Oh, it doesn't matter. Wow, looks pretty cool. Might not go very far though. It's a beautiful stope. Wow. Fantastic. Wow, look at the mineralization in here. So I found a track that's pretty good coming up here. So it's not even steep, as you can see. Very well supported. The stalls are all in good shape. Lots of them here. We were down on the lower part and we went across there. So now we're hitting the higher part. Sharon's just going to wait for me over there. Okay, as long as these stalls are good, we won't have no problems. Yeah, it goes up fair ways there. I don't know how easy it's going to be to carry on here, but we'll see. Now we're really relying on stalls. And that seem to be in good shape. Oh wow, looks like a level there. Oh, it goes up across there. Oh, there's something up there. All right, so we're going to continue on up along here, a little further up and see if we can get to the top of the stope there. So this band of mineralization is pretty interesting, but it's not got a lot of phosphorescent rock in it. So this is a pillar they left, so they were mining this layer of pay here, no doubt. It's pretty thin, as you can see, but also they were holding the back up with this pillar. And we just come up this area here that's pretty well. The stalls are just awesome shape, you know, everything's so dry, it's well preserved here, it's not rotted at all. Yeah, there's nice fluorite and some dendrite in here. Looks pretty neat. I don't have my UV light, but I can show it to you. Probably be pretty impressive looking chunk of fluoride right there. And then this goes all the way down to the bottom of the mine. Yeah. A long ways down there, huh? Try to avoid ending up down there. Try our very best. Much interesting rock on the top of that little platform there. Just part of a sack there, I guess. Nothing really cool. Okay, carry on across. Go above or below, it don't matter. I don't like that one. It's got a pretty good angle. There we go. Okay. Still there, wingman? Didn't fly away? Okay. On my way back. Yeah, I could do that. It's easy going now. So one part was a little steep there. Yeah. This is cool, so you can use it for a double handle, like that. And then the sander just grabs it. Yeah, you don't have to hold on the ladder or nothing. I might as well keep going up.